get into the flow. Who knows? I know. And I love it when you're making these touch your elbows and break it.
Power forward at 6 feet 10, number 10, Jabari Smith. At 4, at 6 foot 0 inches, number 5, Fred VanVleet. At 7, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Sengun. The other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, Amen Thompson. The angle, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche La. We've got a showcase for the West tonight, RJ. Two of the conference's leading contenders going at it.
Which makes it all the more intriguing. These teams know that they could see each other in some big games come playoff time.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Now Irving. Davis with a screen on VanVleet. VanVleet against Irving. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Here's Smith. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Irving. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. You know, it's hard to understate the value VanVleet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Thompson. The shot won't fall. VanVleet with some nice D. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Lets it fly. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Sengun.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Outside Davis. Inside. Here's Thompson. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Pass to Sengun. Sinks that one from the post.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, here now, the teams leading the league in scoring efficiency since the All-Star break. Number 1, Houston. In third, the Mavericks.
These teams put the All-Star break to good use. Both shooting at a very high clip, they've been able to run their offense well.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Outside Davis. Pass to Irving. Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
So light on his feet. Kyrie can get around the defense on the drive.
Here's Şengün. The kick to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Davis. Smith into the lane.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet outside. And Şengün gets it to go.
Classic move by Van Vliet. Run the play and get someone open.
Irving for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Houston leading by 4. Durant finds Şengün. Durant with a screen on Gafford. Here's an 8-footer. Gafford grabs the miss.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Outside Irving. Fires for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Fred Van Vliet. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the Rockets. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And checking out the Mavericks, they're currently 4th.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Davis, the pass to Exum. Here's Marshall. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Durant. Again, Houston.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Outside Russell. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night. Olynyk checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Russell.
First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Thompson.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And Dallas making a change here. Powell's checked in. Now here's Exum. No points so far. Pass to Irving. 23 seconds left now in the first quarter. Nice D from Thompson.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the second free throw. Outside Durant. Picked by Smith. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got P.J. Washington. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Mavericks trail by 5. Exum with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Marshall passes to Exum. Irving up top. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Easton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's the floater. Marshall can't hit. Houston leading by 5. And here's Shepard for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can see the floor awareness by Şengün. Just an outstanding passer for a guy his size.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepard. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Irving, a screen on Easton. The 3 from Washington. Drains the triple. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Exum. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. The shot's good. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. VanVleet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
And a good opportunity to bring up this season's top assist men. Alperen Şengün, number 1. Second is Fred VanVleet.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Ooh, poked away. Easton with a steal. 4-3. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Alperen Şengün.
And we've seen a jump in the last few years in terms of his rebounding. The heart, the hustle, his ability to read shot trajectories and crash the glass at the right time, and his teammates really appreciate the hard work. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Washington. Pass to Gafford. And here's Thompson for 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Basket counts. Şengün's got 8.
I just love the ball move.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 14. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Using his vision on the floor, Kyrie sees what's out there and makes a correct pass.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Şengün, no good. Mavericks trail by 12. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Irving. Here's Davis. "20 feet out. 6 to shoot. Outside for Irving. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 ball. Durant, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Davis misses. The Rockets lead by 12. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Outside Davis. Gafford with a screen on Eason. Here's Davis. Got a piece of it.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Dallas making a change here. Russell is checked in.
D'Angelo Russell.
There's a minute 47 left in the second period. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. There's Davis with the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Eason. And here's Şengün. That one no good. Davis with the defensive effort. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Russell, that's good.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And 1:01 left in the second. Russell, the pass to Davis. AD. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh!
Whoa, okay. Send a message there, big fella. AD flexing on them like they're just little bitty pretenders.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Russell from outside. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Durant. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Look at how well Thompson moves, making space for himself to fire.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. And a deep 3 from Russell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Dallas Mavericks.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Looking at Dallas, not a lot of games left. They're definitely a playoff team. Question, can they contend for a title?
Well, I mean, I suppose that's why they play the games. Certainly they have an opportunity to make some noise. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Thompson. No good, a bit long that time. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Now here's Şengün. Give him 8 points now. Durant. Şengün finds Durant. Back to Şengün. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Durant for three. They grab their own miss.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third-quarter drought.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Thompson outside. Outside Davis. Irving for three. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Gafford.
Shooting for Dallas, Daniel Gafford.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Rockets lead by 14. Durant looking around. A deep three. The long distance three is buried. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Outside Irving. Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Şengün with it. He's got 10. Smith no good. Washington against Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And so Washington nails both of them. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 6 assists in the game.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Irving for 3, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Normally he drains that.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in.
Call to the floor for your Rockets, number 15.
On the wing, Thompson.
Shepard.
Back to Davis. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Shepard. Irving, no good. The Rockets lead by 13. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Şengün.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now here's Irving. He's got 15.
2 minutes.
Releases. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Thompson right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Over the past month, these small forwards have really showed us what they can do from the arc. Let's see how their long-range percentages all stack up. The fourth spot held by Kevin Durant.
And if you're trying to defend anyone on that list, you have a dilemma. Do you crowd the guy on the perimeter and potentially give up the blow-by, or do you give up the three?
Hurt in a big way, Greg. The damage they do from three-point range is immense. These are some cold-blooded killers from long range.
Now here's Şengün. 10 points for him. Thompson with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Marshall. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Marshall's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 12. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Finney Smith checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Dallas also making a switch. Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. Davis, the pass to Exum. 3 on the clock. Again, the miss by Dallas. And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Najee Marshall, Dwight Powell out there with Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Exum in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And the dunk by Van Vliet.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Second personal foul. First team.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
That one's no good. Mavericks Mavericks trail by 16. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 5th foul. Durant, he's checked in for Thompson.
Here for your Rockets, number 7, Kevin Durant.
Now here's Exum, guarded closely. Washington, a screen on Durant. Washington outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Outside Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Dallas is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Irving fires from way outside. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 17. Pass to Washington. Drops in the layup for 2. Washington's got 5 points in the quarter.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Durant for 3. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Outside Irving. Now here's Washington, guarded by Durant. Powell, a screen on Durant. Washington passes to Powell. Exum outside. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Eason. And it's Amin Thompson in for Finney-Smith. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Irving. Şengün against Gafford. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Oh, play! Thompson delivers!
Assisted.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Here's Thompson. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks trail by 12. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Irving. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 14.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Irving against Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And sometimes on defense, we can just get lucky.
Durant for 3. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Smith. And Gafford with the block. And they get it back. Here's Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Thompson from the corner. Durant pulls it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Rockets.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They push themselves to their 66th win for the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Alperen Şengün.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Timeout call. Houston. They're up by 14. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Thompson scanning the floor. Lets a three fly. Knocks it down from distance.
For three.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Shepherd. He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
"19-footer, and he cans that one. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.